Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this solid to take your decision. Your all like will motivate me to be better in working more hard for you. So let's start the day to analyze the movements of natural gas futures. So friends, here you can see the live moves of natural gas futures in 1 hour time frame. So here you can see that how the natural gas futures found a strong base at the earth of dollar 3.593, what the natural gas futures found on July 1st. And from here you can see that how this level seems to be an important support level for natural gas futures, where you can see that how the natural gas futures found good buying support when the natural gas futures came below this level on July 7 and tested a low at the levels of the 3.520, from where strong buying was there, which resulted in one more upward move back up to the levels of $3.718, which seems to be an immediate resistance for natural gas futures. So friends, here I would like to tell you that in my last three videos I have discussed the support and resistance levels. Undoubtedly they were silent videos, but I hope that you would have seen them carefully. But if not, don't forget to watch them before the inventory comes today. So here I would like to discuss that how the natural gas futures could behave on the announcement of inventory. So here you can see that how the natural gas futures have been trading in a narrow range from the levels of $3.6 to $3.764, whereas I find that the levels of $3.642 seems to be an important level for natural gas futures, because here I find that a session move well above this level could keep the uptrend intact in natural gas futures, whereas a system move below this level could keep the natural gas futures under bearish pressure. So friends, here I find that still the natural demand could remain strong due to hot upper high pressure over the west, and during the last 2 weeks we have seen the prevalence of heat waves which kept this uptrend intact up to the levels of the 3.8. I would like to tell you that what we are expecting from the inventory. So here you can see that today's natural gas inventory at 10:30 a.m., where the expected level is 47 billion cubic feet, whereas during the last week we have seen an injection of mere 60 billion cubic feet. So friends, here I find that we could see a lesser injection during this week, and here I find that even we could find a small withdrawal here, and if it's so, we'll see a sharp upward move in natural gas futures after the announcement of inventory, where the first target could be at the levels of the 3.784 and the next target will be at the levels of the 3.848. So here I find that any shift in inventory levels could define the next direction move for natural gas futures. Here you can see that how the natural gas futures have been maintaining in an hourly time frame well below the lower end of Ichimoku cloud. Undoubtedly, the natural gas futures look very bearish due to a sudden shift in weather outlooks and estimates for high injection exerting pressure today. But here I find that the national demand could remain strong due to hot upper high pressure over the west. So here I find that any shift in today's injection levels will result in strong volatile moves in natural gas futures after the announcement of inventory. So friends, here I find that the immediate support for natural gas futures could be at the levels of the 3.642, from where in case of a reversal, I would prefer to go long from the levels of the 3.664, and on the other side, if the natural gas futures sustain here after the announcement of inventory, my second buy level will be at the levels of the 3.637 and my stop loss level will be at the levels of the 3.604. So friends, here the natural gas futures could remain very volatile after the announcement of inventory. So friends, here I find that the need of the hours to keep a visual eye over the movements of natural gas futures between 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. today, because amid this period the natural gas futures will finally decide the upcoming directional move after the announcement of inventory. So friends, here you can see that how the natural gas futures have been currently sustaining above the levels of $3.661, whereas I find that if the natural gas futures find a breakout above the 26 days moving average, which is currently entry at the levels of $3.690 will see a sustained move above the upper end of Ichimoku cloud, which is currently at the levels of $3.7, where I find that if the Nikkei futures find a breakout above the levels of $3.724, we'll see a sharp upward move up to the levels of $3.788. So here, this will be my first target. And my second target for today's move will be at the levels of $3.848, where I find that a sustained move well above the levels of $3.858 will result in a sharp upward rally up to the levels of $3.988. So friends, here I find that after the announcement of weekly inventory, if the natural gas futures not hold above the levels of $3.642, the natural gas futures could move downward, and a breakdown below the levels of $3.604 could push the natural gas futures to test the levels of $3.521. But here I would prefer to wait and watch. If the natural gas futures find a strong move above the levels of $3.521, I would prefer to go long from this strong support level for natural gas futures. And friends, here I find that the natural gas futures could remain very volatile during the upcoming week. So friends, here I find that if the natural gas futures find a breakout above the levels of $3.787 on the first trading session of the upcoming week, we'll see this uptrend to continue. But on the other side, a breakdown below the levels of $3.624 will keep the natural gas futures under heavy bearish pressure during the upcoming week, where a sustained move below the levels of $3.521 could keep the natural gas futures under heavy bearish pressure for a long time. So friends, here I find that after the today's inventory, the natural gas futures could take a decisive move, which will decide the further directional moves during the upcoming week. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.